So I found this post on the Pokemon TCG subreddit that I wanted to share with you all. Here, somebody decided to open up a PSA 9 graded base set booster pack, and I wanted to share this with you all. Some information, if you didn't know, about these graded packs and why you should probably not open them. Now, if we're just going to quickly here, before watching this video, talk about the investability of graded packs and my thoughts. Here's what I believe with graded packs. So I think the biggest thing with graded packs is, okay, it looks cool. I think that's literally the biggest thing. Other than that, investability wise, it's kind of it's like a whatever thing. PSA 9 definitely and below, grades of packs. It's just basically loose pack price at that point. Obviously, you get a cool looking slab you can just display in. So I guess if you were just looking to buy one for display, getting a PSA 9 when you're barely paying a premium, it's not really much more at all. So I guess that's cool. And a PSA 10, I'm pretty sure they're worth a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure how much the premiums are for different sets and booster packs, but there's definitely a premium if you get a PSA 10. But investability wise, this is definitely one of those things where I wouldn't really recommend it heavily, but it's cool for display. That's the biggest thing I would say with graded packs. I know some people are like, why even grade packs? I know, right? But it's a collector's thing, I guess, and it, I guess, preserves the pack. So it's really just for display, in my opinion. I don't think there's really that much investability in graded packs. It's kind of a niche thing as well. But besides that, going to the actual point of this video, this person decided to crack open this base set booster pack from this slab. So let's just go through the video and you'll see what happens. So here they're at a, I guess, event, London card market. Okay, so they're opening it up. All right. We'll see what they got here. Everyone's watching in anticipation. Hopefully, he pulls something good. All right, he's just showing, I guess, opening it. All right, well, this is like the longest opening ever. So is he wondering what the card trick is? This 3 from the back. Okay, we'll just skip to the part where the rare is, and after the energies, and here it is. Nothing. They got cooked. So here's the thing. If you guys know anything about graded packs in these slabs, you would notice this is a newer version. Now, what do I mean by this? So the newer versions are, of these slabs for packs are bigger, and they make it so that, or PSA made it so that you don't have to crimp in the top and bottom of the packs, because previously they used to do that, and that's why a lot of people didn't grade packs back then. But let me just show you guys, I guess, the difference here. So first, I just want to show you guys, I guess, the loose pack price of base set booster packs. They're going for around like $500. If you go see, you can find one, on eBay that recently sold for $550. So there may be a tiny bit of premium, but like I said, it's kind of negligible. But yeah, they're around $550. So maybe they lost another $50 more than they would have had if they just bought a loose pack. But here's the difference, what I'm trying to get at here. This is the older version of the PSA graded packs, where they used to have to crimp in the top and bottom to be able to fit it inside of here. I'm pretty sure this sort of thing was reused for another sort of card, maybe for a sports card or something. You guys can let me know exactly what this was used for, but this packaging, I believe, was not made specifically for booster packs. They just reused it, but then they decided to actually, I guess, create a slab for booster packs, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people were complaining, you're crimping the packs up, and we're talking about hundreds of dollars here. So they decided to actually make it so that they perfectly fit and they don't have to crimp in the tops and bottoms. Now, okay, what's the difference? Why does it matter that this is newer and this is older? What's the difference? Well, there's a theory behind, okay, if you're going to even open these up, right, you should probably only open up the older ones. Why? Well, here's the thing. More information was out that, okay, you can weigh packs and just, submit all the light ones, the light packs. If you guys don't know, weighing packs, heavier packs contain, hollow cards. Lighter packs don't. You guys know this probably, right? If you've heard of weighing, and people have this theory that, okay, these newer slabs, it was more known to just submit light packs to get graded because, okay, if you have a light pack, why open it? You're not going to get anything valuable. It's not going to be worth opening it. So just submit it for pack grading, so at least it looks nice, right? And you don't lose money by opening it up, and it looks cool. And possibly you get a 10 and you can make a little bit of money. So that's sort of the theory behind the new ones. So that just that there was more information about weighing packs, and most of these in the newer slabs are probably light. However, the older slabs, the theory is that since this was back then when base set packs, they were still expensive, but they were not as expensive as they were with the newer slabs. There's a theory, and I think has sort of been proven a little bit, that there's possibly more of a chance that these aren't weighed because they weren't worth as much, and maybe there wasn't as much information back then about weighing packs, and therefore, if you're going to open any of these slabs up, it's worth to open up the older ones and not the newer ones because, all those things I said. Just less information about weighing packs. They weren't worth as much back then. So therefore, these have, in theory, possibly a better chance at opening. So if you were ever planning on opening up a slab and, cracking a booster pack, probably don't want to open up a newer booster pack slab. You probably want to go for one of these, and as you can see, the price is basically the exact same. So if you're ever planning on doing this, I'd probably go for this one. Obviously, maybe them crimping the packs, whoever had to do this, maybe I don't know if their cards ever get damaged when they do this, but if you want to have a better chance, I'd probably say you'd probably want to buy something like this where it's older. And yeah, that's sort of the philosophy behind doing this. I know some people out there, crack these slabs to open because I guess just for fun, and I don't know. But you're better off probably just honestly. I mean, this is all just gambling and stuff. If you're gonna crack a graded slab, it's more likely than not that it's light. That's what you kind of have to go into buying these, that it's probably light. So you're really heavily gambling opening up these, but you do have a better chance if you open up the older ones. So that's a little bit of information for you guys if you didn't know. But I'm not trying to, incentivize you guys to go out and buy, these older graded slabs and try to gamble here and hopefully pull something. Because it's very well be that these are also, like, a lot of them are light, but there's just that theory that possibly for those reasons you have a better chance. But I really wouldn't encourage doing any of this graded slab cracking thing. Honestly, I would just keep it the way it is. If you want, probably just buy the newer one because it looks nice, and just keep it that way because for the most part it's going to be light. But if you want to risk it for the biscuit, I would go with the older one. So let's just see what some people have to say here. Aren't like all these graded packs going to be light? Yes, that's not 100% guaranteed, but a very reasonable assumption. Nobody in their right mind would get a heavy pack graded. It might not be 100% guaranteed, but 99.9% then. Like I said, I mean, back then there wasn't as much information. It wasn't as mainstream knowledge, and they weren't worth as much. So I mean, there's been people that opened up grade slabs and gotten crazy things. Nobody is grading heavy packs. This is a great way to melt money away. That said, I love to see old packs open regardless. Come on now, man. These packs are 10,000% scaled before being sent off to be graded. Honestly, I think people open these for the experience, but still pretty stupid to open a graded one. I don't think people open it for the experience. They're opening it to try to gamble. Let's be honest here. Oh no, you should have kept it sealed. I remember being disappointed. Okay, whatever. You should have kept it sealed. That was a bold move. Yeah, I think grading packs is silly. These things are meant to be open, okay? So, what do you guys think about this? Have you ever seen anyone open up a graded slab? Did they ever pull anything good? Like I said, for the most part, they're going to be light. But if you want to take that chance, buy an older graded pack. and your chances are probably better than if you were to open up a new one. But that's all I want to share with you on this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.